Hi, welcome to my video showing 5 days, 4 nights and 3 cities in Poland. We've travelled between the East Midlands via Ryanair, Wrocław, Katowice, Krakow and then back from Krakow to the UK. Part 1 starts off from the East Mids and goes to Wrocław via Ryanair with a little bit of extra leg room for the longer legged amongst us. Just time to brush up on my Polish while others around us were having a little nap, including my youngest, who's there. And after 1 hour and 55 minutes we arrive in a bit of a rainy Wrocław, quickly through immigration and the modern airport out the front. Normally I take the bus, however because there was 3 of us it made sense for us to get an Uber. It's only £6.95 or 35 zloty. And we went straight to a cafe that I've been to before called Yoli, I think it would be pronounced. It's not the cheapest, but great food for 2 of us and drinks for 3 came to 153 zloty. 24-hour tram ticket, 15 zloty or £2.98, unlimited travel across the city for 24 hours. Straight to a shopping centre, as the boys didn't have any hoodies, and Alf bought a wallet that was a £5, and in the UK exactly the same one in Zara was £28. Got the tram to Targowa, which is next to Hala Targowa, craft beer place and the good food. We picked this board for 4 to 6 people. The waiter said it'd be too much as there was only 3 of us. We gave it a good go. There's lots of craft beers on, and when the food came, the waiter was right. There was far too much for 3 people. We ate pretty much all the meat. We left some of the sides, and it seems expensive for the whole meal compared for Polish prices, but 365 zloty, £72.55. It wasn't much per person and would have fed 4 to 6 people. Tried to take a video of us getting on the tram, failed, took a photo, so I took a video from out the back as we went along, which was taking us to our accommodation, which was a hostel called Wisła City. Sounds dodgy, it wasn't. It was absolutely superb. Probably one of the best places I've ever stayed. £22 per room, and booked 2 rooms, 1 double, 1 twin, so £44 for 3 people for a night in Wrocław. Everything about it was spotless, everything was immaculate. It was just a great place to crash for one night. Can't recommend it thoroughly enough, and absolutely in a heartbeat would go back to the same place. Even the shared bathroom was absolutely spotless, had no issues whatsoever, and after a quick look around, figured out that we didn't have enough travel adapters, so off Dad went while the boys had a rest, and I took a little trip. Went back on the tram to the shopping centre through a very rainy Wrocław, bought what we needed, and then came back via what I really love, the beautiful Wrocław Górnik station. Time for a quick pint and a shot. 18 zloty or £3.56, it's a bargain. Time for a bit of Polish homework, quick pint, 15 zloty or £2.97, and then meet up with the boys, and they'd found an Irish billiard pub that was great. Then we went on to Man Cave and played darts, which kept them happy. They loved it, it was good fun, and by then we're pretty tired, so it was just really a quick nose around the Man Caves, lots of people gaming, and then an early night and get ready for the morning. Bit of a contrast, nice sunny day, and was planning things ahead. We were just going to go for a wander around Wrocław because it's such a beautiful place. And just scans around now and you'll see the interior of the room that I had. Double room, as I said, it was £22, can't fault it, it was great. The location's really good, it's only a couple of minute walk and you're into the main old town, the big square, which is where most of the tourists go, and we just had a wander around, which gave me a chance to play with the new gimbal for the camera and swoop around and do lots of fancy video shots. Well, I think they were fancy anyway. There seemed to be something that was happening in the town that day because there was a big screen set up. Not too many people, we were quite early and up and about, so there wasn't too many people around, but there's just some beautiful shots of the main square. We just had the one night in Wrocław. We could spend a few days there for sure. We were going to head down late morning to the station and get the train to Katowice because we had some football matches planned for the next couple of days. And after a short trip around the main square, we headed off to get some breakfast at a cafe that I'd been to before. Another one, it's not cheap by Polish standards, but just really nice quality food and nice surroundings. To be honest, we were still really full from the meal the night before, so it turned out to be better value than we actually thought, because we didn't actually eat another proper meal for 2 days after this. We just had snacks as we went around. So after a little trip around, we started walking down towards the cafe, and we just sort of took in the scenery as we went, and there was, oh, that's me, nosing around, trying to use a selfie stick for the first time in my life. And that's the big screen. So something was going to be happening in town, don't know what, but we knew we weren't going to be there, so I don't think we really bothered to try and find out, to be honest. Kids found it a bit infuriating, but one thing the Poles do is they wait to cross the road until the red man has changed to the green man. Nobody crosses until they're supposed to. They kind of just abide by the rules and they don't want to get fined. As we wandered around, there's a bit of football graffiti, which we always like, and then we went for a meal at Folgujemy, which was for 172 zloty and £34.09. We just had cakes, drinks, always had these fancy matcha things. We were still full from the meal the day before, and the cake was superb, everything was nice quality, but just couldn't eat too much. Then we went for a wander across to Wrocław Główny, the main station. And you kind of do notice it's different from UK stations, because in the UK station there'll be drunks around, there'll be people fighting, but in Poland it just seems clean, and it just seems like they don't tolerate bad behaviour, so you just don't see it. So it's a quick wander through the main concourse, have a look at the board, see where our train number, which platform it was going from, and it was the train to Przemysł. It's really hard to pronounce, there's a lot of Z's and stuff in it. Przemysł. So the train's headed from quite a long way away, and it's going to end up at the Ukrainian border, so there was scope for it to be late, and unusually for this occasion it was 30 minutes late. Biggest thing is though the price. It's 137 zloty for 3 people, which is just crazy money. It's just so cheap, and it works out per person at £8.73, which for a 2-hour 17-minute journey is crazy. Anyway, so see you in part 2 for Katowice, and it gets a bit more explosive. Goodbye.